Hello everyone. On this lecture, I will show you save your Excel work and import data activities. The quick tips for you guys. First of all, go through the lecture and whatever steps I follow and whatever data set I gave you, please demonstrate exactly the same thing and save your work. That will help you in the end of the semester a lot. First of all, save your Excel. This is one of the most important task. You know, first of all, keep this thing in mind. Whenever you open any kind of Excel sheet, make sure you save it. This is something like whenever this is your first task, and in entire your life you have to remember this thing. Whenever you open an Excel sheet, you have to save it and you have to give a name. Okay, why? Just a quick story. Like pretty much every final exam or every midterm exam or quiz, whenever any kind of test happen, majority students, they are panic. Since that our midterm, final, and whatever the test is, this is a timed test. I gave some time, and a student tried to demonstrate their work within that time, and they completely forgot to save their file. So what happened? Sometimes you never know, your computer crashed, your electricity gone, or whatever happened in that time. You may not quickly access your file. Whenever you save your file in any kind of folder in your computer, this is pretty easily accessible to that file. So make sure whenever you will open a file, just go ahead and save as and name it. Okay, so then basically you can save it in your different types of locations in your computer. I can show you. Like for instance, this is an Excel sheet and I opened it, and just whenever I'm opening it, just go ahead and save as, for instance, browse, and I am saving this thing on the dummy data. Okay, and I'm giving it a name, lecture 3, and save. So now this file is saved. So you are pretty much whenever you work with this component, now whatever happened in your computer, at least you can recover that file. There is an option to recover your unsaved file. Sometimes that may not work perfectly, but whenever you will save your document, and pretty much you can be sure you can recover that file. This is a really very handy tool in your workplace or whatever you will do. Okay, so then turn on the auto recovery option. So where is that? So first of all, we'll go to the file option, then let's see what is that thing. Go to the info, and then you can see okay. So to go to this option, you need to go to the options, and from options, then you need to go to the save, and from save you need to select this thing. You can minimize this time as well. For instance, every 5 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever you do, you can recover that thing and automatically saved. So what does it mean? It means whatever file you are working on it, you can automatically in the Excel automatically save that option. Okay. Now we'll work on import or export option. I'll show you both the options. Why this is really very important. Since in Excel we work with different types of data sets, sometimes we start with the basic data set, or we start any kind of analysis from the scratch. Sometimes we need to borrow data from different types of sources. So whenever we need to borrow data from different types of sources, probably each and every source they produce different formats of data. What does it mean? Some data is text data, some data is CSV data, some is PDF format, right? You guys have experience about PDF format. What is that thing? Like it's probably in the PDF format data, in the PDF you cannot edit normally. By using different types of software you can do these things. So what happened in the business, whenever you will work in any kind of an organization, you will see you are working with different types of data set. For instance, some company they are giving you automated email voucher. Some company they are giving in different types of cash memo. So you as a business analyst or as a young professional, you have to probably track this kind of data sources and you have to work on it. So for instance, from file, what are the different types of file? Like from workbook, text, CSV, XML, from JSON. These are the different types of format. From database, there are different types of database available. So you can get access from this kind of data from these types of different types of database. From Azure, Azure is a Microsoft cloud platform. So in cloud there are different types of data sources. I'll slowly explain with you guys what is this thing. In that time, probably whenever this context will come up, you will understand what are the usage of this kind of sources. From online services like Salesforce, Dynamic 365, Reuters, Bloomberg, there are different types of online services. You can import data from there, from other sources. See, there from web, Microsoft query. There are different types of data sources. We in the class we will work each like quite a few components, and you'll experience those things. So at this moment I am importing data from a folder. Like if you see, I gave you guys a data file. This is a data file. Double click this thing and double click this file and save this file in your local computer. I already saved it for you guys. So I am importing this file. So to import this data, I am going to the data ribbon. From data ribbon, I am going, since this is a text file, so from text, I am selecting text. It takes a little bit time. Automatically, I am going to import that data. Like I save this data set in the dummy data folder. In the dummy data folder, this is sales data sample. So sometimes students do mistake. So they probably they do not select this kind of data types. So you have to select these data types. So then import. It takes a little bit time in the first time. Then this thing is really another important thing. You want entire data set, and I want, like, based on the entire data set, data type detection. The Excel is like, it has also different types of usage of data type detection. Like sometimes you have lots of data, you just want first 200 rows, you can select that thing, or based on the entire data set. So then Excel will import entire data set from that text file, and hit load, and you will see this file is imported and inserted into a table. So then save it. This file is automatically saved, and this is how you can import data, import any kind of data in Excel. Um, so whenever you import this data, now go ahead and save it. Save as lecture 3 dummy sales data. So this file is automatically saved. So see, on top you can see this file is saved in this way. So these are the tasks you guys have to do, whenever and whatever project you work on, and in a school project or in the work project, it will save your time down in the road a lot. Okay, so thank you very much. Now whatever data set I gave you guys, go ahead and follow the steps, and give me feedback in the WhatsApp. Thank you very much.